Hello and welcome to TEJ Viewpoint, your trusted platforms for news making rounds in Nigeria and beyond. Here are the stories making headlines. Former Kano State Governor Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso has dismissed allegations suggesting that he is secretly working for President Bola Tinubu ahead of the 2027 presidential elections. Speaking during an interview on global television, Kwankwaso described the claims as baseless and accused political opponents of spreading rumors that has persisted since his days in the New Nigeria People's Party. The allegations were made by Sanusi Baturi, spokesperson to Kano State Governor Abba Yusuf, who claimed that Kwankwaso was indirectly supporting Tinubu's re-election bid. However, Kwankwaso insisted that he remains committed to the Nigerian Democratic Party and not the ruling APC. Moving on, Special Advisor to the President on Policy Communication, Daniel Bwala, says Nigerians have a constitutional right to defend themselves against violent attacks. Bwala made the remarks during an interview on Arise Television while reacting to recent security incidents across the country, including killings in Oyo State and abductions of teachers and pupils from a primary school. According to him, citizens are not helpless in the face of life-threatening situations, even as the federal government continues efforts to combat insecurity nationwide. His comments have already sparked debate over the role of self-defense in Nigeria's security architecture. In another development, former Rivers State Governor Rotimi Amaechi has declared that he will remain in the race for the presidential ticket of the African Democratic Congress ahead of the 2027 presidential elections. Amaechi dismissed speculations that he could withdraw from the contest in support of former Vice President Atiku Abubakar. The former transportation minister stated that he is fully committed to pursuing the ADC ticket, despite ongoing talks within opposition circles over a possible consensus arrangement. Publisher of Sahara Reporters, Omoyele Sowore, has declined to open his defense in the cyberbullying case filed against him over alleged comments about President Bola Tinubu. At the resumed hearing before Justice Mohammed Umar of the Federal High Court in Abuja, Showore's lawyer informed the court that a formal request had been submitted to the Chief Justice of the Federal High Court, Justice John Soho, seeking reassignment of the matter to another judge. The case centers on allegations that Showore falsely described President Tinubu as a criminal. The court is, however, expected to determine the next line of action after reviewing the request. Finally, former Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi says he's not worried about growing speculation surrounding a possible 2027 presidential ambition by former President Goodluck Jonathan. Obi made the remarks after completing the presidential screening exercise of the Nigeria Democratic Congress in Abuja. According to him, his focus remains on rebuilding Nigeria through credible leadership and national development rather than political speculations. The comment comes amid increasing conversations about possible alliances and realignment ahead of the next general elections. And that's it on TEJ Viewpoint. For more trending stories and in-depth analysis, please visit tejcoms.com. Thank you for watching and see you again.